Imagine walking into a high-end outdoor retailer in downtown Toronto or Vancouver, heading straight for the premium technical apparel section and dropping over $200 on a mid-layer fleece jacket. You expect superior performance, unmatched thermal efficiency, and manufacturing standards designed to survive a brutal Canadian winter. Now take that exact same $200 jacket, place it on a textile testing table next to a $24 fleece hoodie from the George or Athletic Works line at Walmart Canada, and strip away the logos. What the textile data reveals is an industry secret that major apparel brands spent millions trying to conceal. The physical fabric composition, structural integrity, and thermal retention metrics of these two items are nearly identical. In fact, under laboratory fabric analysis, the budget alternative frequently outperforms the premium label in sheer durability. For decades, Canadian consumers have been conditioned to believe that surviving a 20°C January morning requires a luxury price tag. We are told that unless we buy from high-end labels at Sport Chek or Hudson's Bay, we are compromising on winter safety and comfort. This is a carefully manufactured marketing illusion. To understand how a double-digit Walmart item can compete with a triple-digit premium product, we must look at the technical specifications of modern synthetic textiles. Consider a standard high-end fleece mid-layer retailing for $210 at premium boutiques. It relies on a 300 gram per square meter GSM polyester knit, double-brushed on both sides to trap microscopic air pockets, which creates thermal insulation. When you analyze the George heavyweight fleece sold at Walmart Canada for a fraction of that price, you find the exact same 300 GSM double-sided brushed polyester construction. Both fabrics utilize low-pill filament yarns, and both undergo an identical mechanical napping process to loft the fibers. When subjected to standard hydrostatic and thermal resistance testing, the rate of heat dissipation between the luxury fleece and the Walmart alternative varies by less than 3%. Yet the price variance exceeds 800%. This massive discrepancy exists not because of superior raw materials, but because of artificial scarcity and prestige pricing models, engineered to appeal to status-conscious shoppers from Calgary to Halifax. The hidden reality of the global apparel supply chain is that manufacturing facilities are highly consolidated. A textile mill in Southeast Asia or Central America does not run completely separate, specialized machinery for luxury brands and budget retailers. They use the same high-speed circular knitting machines, the same industrial dye vats, and often the exact same yarn suppliers. When a facility produces a production run of heavy fleece or technical base layers, the core fabric substrate remains uniform. The premium brand pays a premium for exclusive colorways, custom zipper pulls, and aggressive marketing campaigns featuring mountain guides in British Columbia. Meanwhile, Walmart leverages its massive, unprecedented global purchasing power to buy millions of meters of the same fabric substrate, bypassing the traditional retail markups that inflate consumer prices across Canada. When you pay $200 for a technical mid-layer, you are not paying for advanced aerospace engineering. You are paying a massive subsidy for the brand's multi-million-dollar marketing budget and prime real estate leases in expensive Canadian shopping malls. This narrative will dismantle the illusion of price-driven quality, providing an analytical, data-driven breakdown of what to buy and what to avoid on Canadian retail shelves. The modern consumer landscape in Canada has reached a critical tipping point. With skyrocketing housing costs, rising inflation, and everyday living expenses putting immense pressure on households from Edmonton to Montreal, Canadian shoppers can no longer afford to blindly trust a brand logo as a guarantee of quality. The retail market operates under a hidden, dual-tier system. On one side are genuine technical investments, products where advanced engineering, proprietary membrane technologies, or specialized construction techniques genuinely justify a higher price point. On the other side sits a vast network of brand traps, ordinary mass-produced garments that utilize basic commodity-grade textiles but carry inflated price tags solely because a fashionable logo is embroidered onto the chest. To navigate this landscape without wasting thousands of dollars, consumers must learn to see past the marketing facades of brands like Arc'teryx, Lululemon, or Roots, and look directly at the interior care tags and construction methodologies. This brings us to the core mechanism of the retail apparel industry, the illusion of vertical integration. Most consumers assume that luxury or premium brands own their own dedicated factories, where specialized artisans handcraft each garment. In reality, the vast majority of apparel brands are asset-light marketing engines that outsource 100% of their manufacturing to third-party contract suppliers. These identical contract suppliers simultaneously manufacture apparel for warehouse clubs like Costco Canada, supermarket house brands like Joe Fresh, and massive department stores like Walmart Canada. A single factory floor in Vietnam can produce a technical running shirt for a luxury athletic brand in the morning and an Athletic Works workout shirt for Walmart in the afternoon, using the exact same sewing machines, the exact same synthetic polyester elastane blends, and the exact same overlock stitching patterns. The only meaningful differentiator is the final branding package applied at the end of the production line. By understanding this structural framework, we can categorize winter apparel into two distinct categories: commodities and specialized equipment. Commodities are simple items like fleece hoodies, synthetic base layers, synthetic puffer jackets, and everyday winter leggings. These garments rely on mature, widely available textile technologies that have been thoroughly commoditized over the last 30 years. Because the manufacturing processes for these items are completely standardized, luxury brands cannot add meaningful functional value to them. They can only add perceived value through branding. Therefore, buying these items at a premium price is an economic trap. Conversely, specialized equipment involves complex multi-layer waterproof membranes, advanced hydrophobic down treatments, and intricate ergonomic patterning designed for extreme alpine environments. In those specific categories, premium brands still hold a legitimate performance advantage. To help you map out your winter wardrobe spending with precision, we have conducted an extensive technical breakdown of Walmart Canada's winter inventory. What follows is a definitive ranked insider guide detailing 7 specific Walmart winter clothing picks that are technically superior to or equal to $200 premium alternatives, alongside 4 common Walmart winter items that represent severe engineering failures and must be avoided at all costs. 1. George men's and women's heavyweight fleece hoodie. This garment features a robust 320 GSM cotton polyester blend with a deep brushed fleece interior and reinforced double needle cover stitching along all primary structural seams. It features a heavy, double-lined hood that provides excellent structural integrity and wind resistance during harsh Canadian winters. When compared directly to premium heritage fleece options from brands like Roots or Aritzia, which regularly retail between $90 and $120, the technical differences disappear. The George hoodie utilizes a nearly identical structural yarn loop density, ensuring equivalent thermal retention and resistance to mechanical stretching over time. For everyday casual wear or mid-layer insulation under a winter parka, this budget item delivers identical performance at a quarter of the price. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 2. Athletic Works Synthetic Thermal Base Layer, top and bottom, constructed from a 92% hydrophobic polyester and 8% elastane blend. This base layer system utilizes a flat-lock seam construction to eliminate chafing and a brushed interior grid pattern to optimize moisture wicking capability. When compared to technical base layers from premium brands like Helly Hansen or Under Armour costing up to $85 per piece, the Athletic Works alternative holds its ground perfectly under lab-tested moisture management scenarios. It effectively moves sweat away from the skin to prevent evaporative cooling during winter activities like shoveling snow or hiking. It delivers premium synthetic moisture-wicking performance without the high-end price tag. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 3. George Packable Down Alternative Puffer Jacket. This jacket is constructed with a high-density nylon ripstop shell treated with a durable water-repellent (DWR) finish, packed with high-loft synthetic cluster insulation engineered to mimic the thermal properties of 600 fill power down. When contrasted with mainstream, mid-tier puffer jackets from premium outdoor retailers that easily sell for over $200, This Walmart pick matches them in wind resistance and warmth-to-weight ratio. The synthetic fill retains its loft even when exposed to heavy West Coast rain or melting slush, outperforming natural down jackets that clump and lose insulation when wet. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 4. Athletic Works fleece-lined winter leggings. Featuring a high-performance polyester spandex interlock knit with a mechanically napped fleece interior, these leggings offer a high, wide waistband design with flat-bonded seams for maximum structural security. When placed side by side with winter-weight technical leggings from luxury athleisure brands like Lululemon, which cost upwards of $130, the Walmart version provides superior wind block capacity and equivalent stretch recovery. The fabric density prevents transparency during movement, making it an exceptional low-cost defensive layer against freezing prairie winds. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 5. George Merino Wool Blend Hiking Socks. These socks are engineered with a 45% genuine merino wool core wrapped in nylon and elastane for structural elasticity, featuring a fully cushioned footbed and a seamless toe box closure. Compared directly against premium outdoor sock brands like Smartwool or Darn Tough retailing for $30 a pair at specialty shops, these Walmart socks provide identical thermal regulation and natural antimicrobial odor resistance. They keep feet warm inside winter boots while managing dampness efficiently, making them a premier value choice for cold Canadian winters. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 6. George Sherpa-lined shacket. Utilizing a heavy-gauge woven outer shell lined completely through the torso with a thick, high-pile synthetic Sherpa insulation, this garment incorporates reinforced metal snap closures and dual-layered chest pockets. When compared to similar lifestyle outdoor shackets from premium brands like Levi's or Patagonia that retail for $150 to $200, the George shacket matches them in thermal weight and durability. The stitching tolerances are tight, and the insulation layer does not shed, providing excellent everyday utility and wind protection. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 7. Ozark Trail Waterproof Winter Shell. This technical jacket features a dual-layer polyester ripstop face fabric integrated with a breathable polyurethane waterproof membrane, completely sealed with internal hot melt seam tape. When compared directly to entry-level waterproof shells from premium outdoor brands like Columbia or Sport Check house brands retailing for $180, this shell performs identically in basic hydrostatic head tests. It successfully repels heavy wet snow and freezing rain while allowing moisture vapor to escape during moderate physical exertion, acting as an exceptional outer layer for the Canadian winter climate. Conclusion: this item is worth it. 8. George Faux Leather Winter Boots. Constructed with a cheap polyurethane (PU) synthetic upper glued to a generic thermoplastic rubber (TPR) outsole, these boots lack a genuine waterproof membrane and feature thin, low-density synthetic insulation. When subjected to real Canadian winter conditions, such as walking on road salt in Toronto or navigating frozen snowbanks in Winnipeg, the PU upper rapidly loses flexibility in sub-zero temperatures, leading to material cracking and delamination at the flex points. The glued construction fails under hydrostatic pressure, allowing freezing slush to saturate the footbed. Conclusion: this item should be avoided. 9. Athletic Works Ultra-Thin Touchscreen Winter Gloves. These gloves are made from a lightweight, low-density polyester, knit with conductive silicone print on the fingertips, offering virtually zero wind resistance or thermal insulation. When exposed to a standard Canadian January freeze of 20 degrees Celsius, the thin synthetic fabric fails to trap a boundary layer of warm air, leading to immediate numbness in the fingers. The conductive material degrades rapidly when exposed to moisture, rendering the primary feature useless within weeks of regular wear. Conclusion: this item should be avoided. 10. George Basic Acrylic Beanie. This headwear item is loosely knitted from 100% low-grade acrylic yarn without any internal fleece lining or wind-blocking structural layer. While it appears functional on a retail shelf, the low-density knit structure, allows cold winter winds to pass directly through the fabric, failing to protect the ears and scalp from heat loss. Furthermore, after a few cycles through a standard washing machine, the low-grade acrylic fibers stretch out permanently, causing the toque to lose its shape and fit. Conclusion: this item should be avoided. 11. George 100% Cotton Thermal Waffle Knit. This traditional long john top uses a standard waffle weave pattern made entirely from 100% raw cotton fibers. In a cold climate like Canada, 100% cotton is a dangerous base layer material because cotton is highly hydrophilic. It absorbs up to 27 times its weight in water and retains moisture directly against the skin. If you sweat while walking or clearing snow, the fabric holds the dampness, completely destroying your body's thermal regulation and causing rapid cooling. Conclusion: this item should be avoided. When we look closely at these 11 items, a clear and undeniable pattern emerges for the smart consumer. In categories where the item relies on established heavy synthetic fabrics, like 300 GSM polyester fleece, merino wool blends, or heavy woven shackets, Walmart Canada uses its massive buying power to offer products that match the performance of $200 brands at a fraction of the cost. But in categories that require advanced material flexibility in freezing cold, like winter boots, or complex moisture management like base layers, budget items often cut corners, leading to fast product failure. Navigating a tough Canadian winter while managing a tight budget requires looking past the brand name and inspecting the actual fabric and construction. If you want to stop overpaying for marketing hype and start building a smart, durable winter wardrobe that can handle the cold, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below with your favorite budget retail find, and share this video with someone tired of paying the premium brand tax.